Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I have a student beside me and then I'll let him to introduce himself first.
Hey, hello, my name is Kyumin and I'm from South Korea.
South Korea?
Yep.
How long have you been here?
And I arrived here at last year May.
Okay.
So like 8 months.
Almost a year?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you like the cold?
Before I came here, all the people say Winnipeg is so cold.
Yeah.
But I just thought that I'm fine because I'm a heat guy because I have a lot of heat. So I came here, but I was wrong. It's too cold in here. If I go outside, I'm just freeze. My hand, my face, I can feel it.
Yeah, sometimes it can be cold, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So overall, are you happy in Canada?
Yeah, overall, I'm so happy. I don't like weather in here, but school life, just my whole life in here is more better than Korea, I think.
You think it's better?
Yeah.
In which way?
Like to make some new friends, and like air conditions, because we are close in China, so many times our air condition is very bad. So we must wear the masks. But in here, there's no any air pollution.
So you like the environment?
Yeah, environment is so nice.
Yeah, Canada environment is very good. Yeah. Okay. So before you come to Canada, like why Canada? Why you choose this country?
That is a very long question. So I need to start at the front because my dream is an astronaut.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was young, I saw the first Korean rocket named Naru with my father. And he said that this is rocket, and some people ride that rocket and go to space. So until that time, I dreamed an astronaut. But sadly in Korea, I can't be an astronaut because we don't have any ability to make an astronaut and send to space. So I just searched about other countries which I can be an astronaut. There was a lot of countries like America, Canada, Japan, China, and Europe like that. But I think Canada is the most better place than other countries because we can get permanent card or citizenships easier than other countries like that. So I think I choose Canada.
Wow, okay. So first of all, my audience knows that usually before I do interview, I don't ask questions. So I didn't know this about you. So this is very new to me. Was that your childhood dream, or still now you still want to be? Like even today, you still want to go to the space one day?
Yeah. My dream is since I was 5 years old. Always my dream was an astronaut. Okay, so right now are you in UFM or ICM?
I'm
in ICM right now.
Okay, so in the future, which faculty are you going to?
I will go into astrophysics.
Oh, so you are really good there. Okay, it's very hard.
Yeah, that's true, I know.
Okay, are you very good at those math, science?
I'm not sure, but I think I'm good at math and science, but I will try to be better.
Okay, so if you have a big dream like that, I really think I support you, first of all, and I think that we all should have a great dream, and then chasing your dream is very healthy, it's good. However, you're Korean, South Korean. You have to serve the military, right?
Yeah, that is the most biggest problem of me.
Yeah?
I'm so sad about that. No. Yeah, because all of Korean people need to go army. Because we are separated and this war is not finished. So I also have a duty to go military, but I wish that
2 years. How many years?
1 year and a half.
1 year and a half, okay.
But if I get the permanent card of Canada before 25 years old, then my duty is go away.
Oh really? So if you get a PR, that's good.
Yeah, that's true. So if I get PR before 25 years old, then I'm not.
You don't have to go.
I don't have to go to military, but that is very hard, So that is just my wish.
Okay.
But if I need to go, then I need to go.
Yeah, I feel like if you go to military, you have to not waste, but you can't study for a year and a half. Right? It's gonna slow you down a lot,
That's
right?
True.
Oh wow, okay. So I didn't know that. So if you become a PR of any country, so you don't have to do. But technically, you're still a citizen of South Korea, but you don't have to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay, Okay, that's good. So one good thing about South Koreans, if you don't want to serve, come out, get
that's
here.
True.
Okay.
Come here and get
I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, so you've been here for 8 months. You choose Canada because of your dream to the space, which is very, like, you're the first one I know who has this dream. And by the way, my son also like that, but he's very young, right? Okay, so how old are you this year?
I'm 19 years old.
19, okay. You still have time. Hope the best for you. So Canada is where you choose or your parents choose for you?
I choose it.
Oh, you choose it?
I choose it. Honestly, my parents, they didn't allow to go any other countries because, you know, becoming an astronaut is very hard and it is very hard problem. So, but I really want to go other countries to becoming my dream. So I just, please, I want to go.
So did you do any research about Canada? You did research?
Yeah, I did a lot.
And then you told your parents?
Yeah, I showed it. I made a presentation.
Really?
Like how to becoming an astronaut like that one in Canada and other countries.
So your parents knows you're very serious?
Yeah, that's true.
Are you the only child or you have sister, brothers?
I'm only one.
You're the only one. So when you come here, did your parents came with you?
No, I just came alone.
So are they sad that you're the only boy and then you left home?
I think so. My mom, also my dad. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so well, this is leading me. I didn't expect this. So, what's your future plan? If you become very successful in Canada, are you planning to bring your parents here?
If I can, I want to do it, but always my parents said Korea is the best. So they said I don't want to go Canada.
Okay. So that's fair. They're old enough. You don't have to.
That's true.
Yeah, but if you immigrate here, your dream become true. What's your plan? You just go back to visit them every year, or?
Yeah, I think so. Like there's a, like Lunar New Year, like that holiday. I want to go Korea and visit.
Oh, so Korea also celebrate New Year?
Yeah, we did it.
Okay, so cool. Okay, so about Winnipeg, about Canada, except the environment, what is the best thing you think you can tell? If you go back home, your friend asks you, "Hey, how's Canada?" What are you going to tell them? The good thing?
I think way to study, and how to teach us, because that is most different with Canada and Korea, I think.
Okay.
Because about math in Korea, the teacher told us about what is this formula and just do it, and we memorize it and we just solve it. So when I came here, it was so hard to me because I just memorized that formula and I just solve it. But in here, they didn't
why
we did it and how we can use it and what can it do like that. So it was so hard for me.
Oh wow! So okay, I kind of knew this because I'm from China, right? Long time ago, I knew this. China and then Korea, South Korea is very similar in some ways.
Yeah, that's true.
In China, people do the same thing. You just memorize everything. Teacher tells you 1 + 1 is 2.
That's true.
No argument. This is the fact.
Yeah.
But here, if you don't agree, you can.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. Yeah, we can do it.
Oh, so you enjoy the freedom.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah, that's true.
Do you think that's good?
That is so good because we can think more, so we can think on other things together like that. So that is very good way.
But do you know, like in Canada, we have University Waterloo. Waterloo University, they have math competition every year. Most of the winners are like South Korean or Chinese, or
that's true.
Not too many Canadians will win that competition. But why they are good when they are younger, but you think now, it's actually better in the Canadian way. Why do you think it's better?
Because when we memorize the formula like that, just we know just how to solve just this problem, not other things. But when we think more about this formula and when we can do like how to solve another problem like that, then we can learn how to solve like other problem like that.
Okay.
So like this is most problem. So Korean people didn't get the Nobel Prize about science and math, but in Canada and USA people have a lot. That's a problem.
Japanese,
yeah, that's true. That's a problem.
Okay, good. So you want to be a scientist. That's very interesting. Okay, so one thing bad about here.
The bad about
not the cold.
That is very hard.
Yeah, because the weather we cannot change, right? That's something, it's the nature. We just have to deal with it.
That's
something
true.
You think you don't like about the culture or the city or...
Well, Winnipeg is so boring city, you know. We have nothing to do, just always same things. Like there's no one like...
What do you do in Korea? Fried chicken and beer?
Yes, we did. That's very good. Okay. Yeah, we did. But it's also with my friends in Korea, we visited like amusement park.
Okay.
Or some like there is a gaming room in Korea, so we visited there. But in Winnipeg, there's no like.
Yeah, but you can gaming at home.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's kind of a different. Canadian people, they really like family gathering.
Yeah, that's true.
In the summer, they go out. You know, outdoor is very, very important. Okay. So, are you planning to go back to Korea very soon?
Yep, I will go back to Korea at May.
Oh, in May. So you want to take the whole term off?
Yep.
Okay. Do you enjoy? Where do you live right now in Winnipeg?
In Winnipeg, in residence, Pembina.
Oh, you live on campus?
Yeah, on campus.
Do you like live on campus?
That's too hard.
Yeah.
Because I think Pembina is a very good place to live, but sometimes the loud noise, like music sound.
I was gonna ask you, do you like party?
I like party, but I need to sleep. But sometimes so loud noise, it makes me bad. But I think Pembina Hall and other residents in here is good.
It's very convenient. It's very close.
Yeah, that's
right?
very close.
It's very easy for you. You don't have to deal with the city. Do you cook by yourself now?
Sometimes.
Okay, I guess you eat at the canteen, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So, what's the most important thing? If you give the future student one advice, what's the most important thing about that?
Most important thing is, I think we need to change our mind before we came here.
In which way?
Like, in Korea, about Korean people. So it's like, we have very strict rules.
Yes.
We have no enough freedom, like when you study or living in here, living just normally like that. But in here, we have a lot of freedom, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I just feel that why do people do like that things? I can imagine that. That is normal in Canada, right? So I think we need to change our mind like that. Sometimes it can be a problem. Yeah. So I think we need to change our mindset.
Yeah.
That is
good. So a lot of students before I interviewed, they all said we need to be more open-minded.
Yeah, that's true.
Same thing like what you said. But I do agree with you. So now I'm going to a little bit politics thing, if you can answer. Last year I went to Singapore, Taiwan, this place. I told you guys how good Taiwan is, how good Singapore is. People are very civilized, very polite. Here, I just feel like the city is dirty. Yeah. And then sometimes people can be rude. You know what I mean? In Taiwan, people talk very quiet on the subway. Like nobody's loud. Everybody is just very, very behaved. So, what do you think? Do you think it's good to be like that way, or you think Canada is better, or you wish it's a balance somewhere?
I think that is dependent on the situation. I think, but normally I think Asian way is more better than here because.
Oh, you think so?
Because like sometimes it can be a rude because like transportation system when you ride bus, some people in the behind they turn a lot of loud music. But that is so loud, right? But in Korea or other countries, we need to be silent, right?
Yeah, okay.
That is because I was living in Korea, so that was normal for me, the silence way. But so I think that is good. Like Asian way is more better than here. Like that.
Okay, so in this way, I agree. Like when I come back, I just feel like, oh, why I'm living here, But I do respect the people here. They have the freedom, and then they also very, very caring. They care each other's. The community is very strong. I think
that's true. Community is very strong.
Especially in Winnipeg, the people ahead of you, they open the door. They leave the door open for you to go through.
That's true.
People, if you have anything happen to you, they will stop asking you, "Are you okay?" They try to help. So I I think it's interesting for us to discover how can we make the world in a better place. If you're just trying to memorize things, like just do whatever the teacher tell you to do, you may can't be very creative.
Yeah, that's
right. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, a couple more things. So you were talking about, because South Korea is very close to China, pollution is bad. How does South Korean people think of Chinese? To be honest, it's okay.
To be honest. To be honest, most of South Korean people, most of all Korean people, South and North, I think they didn't like Chinese people.
Why?
Because like historical problem, like and everything. Because always China attacked Korea.
Okay.
And also like air pollution problem, and sometimes like the sea.
Oh, the sea. Yes.
The sea's problem like that, right? And
so you think China is a bully?
They bullying us.
I'm not against it. I agree with you actually. I think China is...
But I know that Chinese people are kind and
yeah, for sure. Every country has their own kind of people. Yeah,
that's true. But I think most Korean people
don't like
China.
Do you have any Chinese friends?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they are good. Yeah, but they are good.
They don't tell you, hey, one day Korea should be a part of China.
No way. They didn't do it.
Okay, so another question. I know a lot of Koreans. You guys go to Taiwan to visit.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Korean people love Taiwan?
Yeah, we love Taiwan. I have a lot of Taiwan friends.
Oh yeah.
More than Chinese friends.
Okay.
So.
Do you think Taiwanese are Chinese, or do you think they're different?
I think they're different because most of my Taiwanese friends said they didn't like China. So they control my mind. So they like, you hate China, okay? So okay, I got it. I hate China. So that's a problem. It's happening. So.
Okay. So do you think Taiwan is a country?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They made me. My Chinese friends made me.
Okay. It's very funny. So last thing I want you to do by the end of the video, can you use Korean to tell your family or friends back home, just say hi, tell them you're good?
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. My families or other friends or
whoever you want to talk with, just tell them.
Okay.
Let me see this video, right? You can send it to them.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. 안녕하세요. 저는 조규민이고요. 일단 또 이렇게 저를 캐나다로 보내주신 부모님께 감사드리고, 또 친구들도 많이 보고 싶고, 또 앞으로 여기 위니펙에 올 분들에게 한마디 하자면, 또 꿈을 가지고 오시는 분들은 여기 와서 이룰 수 있으니까 꼭 오셔서 공부하시고 또 여러 문화들도 겪어보시고 친구들도 만들어 보시는 걸 추천드립니다. 꼭 오세요. 네.
감사합니다. Okay, I didn't understand what you said, but I trust it's all good things.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so thank you for watching today's episode, and thank you for South Korean who loves Taiwan. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye-bye.